Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me see if I can get these cameras all straightened out and everything. How are you? My name is Andy, and I'm excited to be with you today, and I have a couple of questions for you. Do you find that you have occasionally a bad attitude about things? I'll give you an example. When someone wins the lottery, do you have a good attitude about it or a bad attitude? Are you jealous that they won, or are you saying, man, I'm so glad they won? They probably needed that money. When other good things happen to other people, are you happy about it or are you jealous about it? Well, I want to talk about that today, and our topic is an attitude of gratitude. Let me switch the camera over here real quick. All right, is that one? That's the right one. Let me get the camera situated there. There we go. So, I want to talk real quick about here's 3 steps that you can do to help your attitude. Now, let me tell you, this first step is a doozy. I have to work on this one because it's so involved, but how about if I show you what I'm talking about? Here we go. Write down 100 things you are grateful for. You may want to keep this in your pocket to look at anytime you're having a tough day or time. Well, let me tell you, I went to the doctor today and got a retest for COVID, and I am clear. I'm negative. So you better believe that's one of the things I'm writing down that I'm so grateful for, that I'm thankful for, that I was able to do everything that everybody suggested to help combat and increase my nutrition and everything else to help combat COVID. And I'm so thankful that the only problem I really had is a cough, and I've got some junk in my lungs that I'm coughing out. And I'm so I'm so thankful that that's the only problem so far that we know that I have. Praise God, right? All right, so write down 100 things you're grateful for. Now, let me tell you, that's a little bit difficult. You have to dig deep. I mean, because sometimes you would say, I'm thankful for my family. That's a pretty broad statement. And if you want to get to the 100, then you might want to get to where you're thankful for every person and a reason you're thankful for every person. And not just your small, close family, but your extended family as you go out. Because believe me, I've done this exercise. There is a lot to come up with to be thankful for 100 things, or to recognize that you are thankful for 100 things. And you don't want to put down junk down there. I'm thankful for, well, I mean, I guess you're thankful for everything. I'm thankful it rained today, even though it was cold rain. But so start working on that. Get you out a sheet of paper and front and back. So that's gonna be 50 lines front and back probably. Use a spreadsheet, whatever you want to do. I've got a notebook that I keep with me, and I'm starting a brand new page right here. So write down 100 things that you're thankful. Okay, enough of that one. Let's go to the next one. How about this is kind of complicated. The speed at which you can accomplish this task, writing down 100 things that you're thankful for, will indicate how far you have been living from gratitude. Wow, that's an indicator that you really should pay attention to. I got to be honest with you, I consider myself a positive person, and I'm working on it every day to be more grateful for everything. When my wife kind of mentioned the other day when we were praying over our meal, Andy, you prayed differently. And then one time she was joking with me. She's because I was just listing all the grateful things for that day. It was kind of funny. Anyway, okay, number 3. Let's see what this one is. The switch to gratitude will change your life and bring about more things to be grateful for. And I would be willing to bet you that now this is an Andyism. Gratitude begets gratitude. Wow, that's new. You can quote me on that if you want to. It wasn't that great. I'm grateful that I thought it, though. Oh my goodness, y'all. This can be a lot of fun too as you're going through things, and you're just, I'll be honest with you, as I'm thinking about our grand angels and I'm grateful for whatever a specific thing that happened, a memory of them, I just start smiling and laughing. I think about my dog, and when he was a little puppy, how His ears, puppy's ears aren't straight up yet, and his are right now. But at the time, he was all floppy eared, and it was so cute. And I'm thankful for my puppy. Now, you guys may think that's silly, but I challenge you to come up with 100 things that that you have gratitude for, that you're grateful for. All right, so listen, I got all of this information. I've started another thing I'm grateful for. I've started a training called The Power Mind by Ray Higdon, and I'm learning so much about things. And gratitude begets gratitude, and really, that was an Andyism. That's not a Rayism. Ray has some great sayings, some great thoughts. Anyway, so let me switch back to this other screen. All right. So, think about some good stuff. Write down a list of what you're grateful for. Now, here's kind of difficult. Some people don't want to tell you how many things they're grateful for. But if you will, tell me how many you're grateful for. You don't have to list them all. But say, Andy, I came up with 25, or I came up with 100, or man, if you're a super stud gratitude person, you might have 200, whatever it is. And then read. Here's a great thing to do is after you have your list, read back over your list at night, right before you go to bed, and you'll think about those things. It's in the Bible, right? Why don't I find it for you real quick? I'm going to BibleGateway.com, and I believe the passage we're looking for is Philippians. Oh my goodness, I can't type. Philippians 4:8. And I know you've heard me talk about it before, but let me just read it to you, okay? This is Philippians 4:8, and this is the New International Version. Let's try a different version, something that you may not have heard yet. All right. So this is the New Life Version. Christian brothers, keep your minds thinking about whatever is true, whatever is respected, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever can be loved, and whatever is well thought of. If there is anything good and worth giving thanks for, think about these things. Okay, so that's your homework tonight. Think about these things. All right, I hope you have a fantastic afternoon. Let me tell you something else I'm grateful for. This drink right here, I have full 100% confidence that this helped me get over my bout of COVID, and I pray that whoever may have that also is able to do the same thing. Wow. Y'all, I have some friends that have had serious complications with COVID during the time that they had COVID, and serious complications after the time. So I'm so thankful that none of those things happened for me, and I'm prayerful that those people that are still infected or are affected, that they are able to get over it quick. All right, listen. Like I always say, I'm going to give you 2 more Andyisms. When you wake up in the morning, you're on the right side of the grass. That's something to be thankful for, that you're on the right side of the grass, because otherwise you wouldn't be awake. Number 2, make sure you tell everybody that you know and love that you love and appreciate them. Because we don't know. There are people that are still dying, not just from COVID, but from other things. It just seems that so many more people that we know are dying now. So make sure you tell everybody you know that you love them. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Let's listen to some Look At You Now. Have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.
Didn't show up, but you showed them all anyhow. You wouldn't slow down, now you're too slow to push a plow. If you only got clear just a little longer, we'd still be here looking young and stronger. You could have had class, Charlie, but just a